Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 10 of Europa Universalis 4 as the Ottomans. And we are in our second coalition war of the game. No sooner than one coalition war ended, another one started. And we are winning the coalition war. We're trying to siege out Pest at the moment, but we've got a lot of issues going on. We're also going to try and sneak over here and try and grab Georgia's capital if we can. We're in massive debt. We've got no manpower. Our army isn't anywhere near full strength and is mainly made up of mercenaries. But we are going to try and do our best to win this anyway. There's a little navy up there that if we're really quick and lucky, we might be able to just sneak up and take out Georgia's navy. So that would be quite nice. We've also got some conversions and things going on as well. Crimea is actually up here helping us out. We will repay off one loan. No doubt we'll end up taking another one shortly after anyway. Because like I said, we're in massive debt and at full maintenance we are losing money. But we would like to just try and get as many capitals as possible. Do I want to take any land in this war? Not really. I think I'd just like to try and get money and war reps. Just so that we can sort of start paying off some of the debt. That would actually be the best solution at the moment as far as I'm concerned. I think we just picked up another galley there. So there's nobody around defending Georgia, and also their capital is in the mountains. So that's quite a nice spot to defend. 21% of the way through grabbing Pest here, which is Hungary's capital. Now we already have Bosnia's capital. Bosnia is the coalition leader. They started this. So what we should be able to do is, as we have their capital, they should be very, very eager to peace out at the earliest opportunity. Because in coalition wars, you cannot separate peace people. But obviously grabbing individual capitals really does help reduce their war enthusiasm. Give the merchant guilds some loyalty, or we'll give the... Right, the Emera. Which one's the Emera? Let's get this right. The Emera is the nobles. We'll give them... no, it's only loyalty, not influence. The reason I'm double checking this is because if the Emera had more influence, we'd be able to gain manpower from them. But I think we'll get the merchant guilds with the extra loyalty. We do lose some manpower recovery speed now, but it'll tick up to 40% again quite quickly. So we don't mind that too much. We've got Pest, we've got a revolt, which is down there in Serbia, which is not good. We can deal with that though. They do have more higher numbers than we do, but I still think we can deal with that. 21% war score. If Bosnia falls, that will help. Coring is getting done, which I believe is our mission. We've got a wall breach over here in Georgia's capital. So their eagerness to continue fighting is going to go down quite soon. Looks like we might actually lose this battle here. Let's just pull away before we get stat wiped. Obviously we lose some men, but you know, these are rebels, so it's going to take them a long time to siege that fort out. And we do want to try and take Bosnia if we can. These guys keep thinking about unsieging their capital. If we can just get Bosnia, I mean, I think we'll be in a very good position very soon to end this war. 0% over here on Georgia's capital, up to 14 now. And they're just up here sieging my vassal. They're not even sieging me. So, you know, let them get on with that. We've probably got some more rebels that are going to spawn soon. You're manoeuvring around all over the place with units, but we do have a couple of issues, of course, because we've got the zone of control from this fort, so that does cause some problems. So when you rebuild up, you can go back up here and we'll go in and attack again. Doesn't look like we have any other navies out and about that we could sink too easily. Looks like our spies, well, our diplomats all got recalled because they were all with people who were in the coalition against us. We could probably do with another ally, actually. Maybe even these guys. Do these guys... Because we have one of your cores. Timurids we're rival to. Just trying to see who could potentially get to be an ally. Do you know what? Maybe even the Golden Horde. Let's start improving relations with the Golden Horde, because they could certainly help us against Lithuania and Georgia. So we'll try and work on that. A military leader has left us. We will renew war taxes. We've lost one of our military leaders, which is very unfortunate. You're moving in there, so we'll squish you. We don't have a military leader there, which is, again, a problem, but it's fine. You're locked in there, so we're just going to go around and get little stack squishes where we can. I mean, we could quite easily here get a 100% siege on Bosnia. We do need to go ahead and deal with these rebels, however. More rebels down there, but they're not my problem. 49% on Georgia's capital. Very good. Quarantine the port is always the better option. It's a harsher option, but in the long run it works out better. Now then, you are in a position where you might grab that. So I'm going to detach a siege. We're going to move over... let's move you both over into Nis, actually. Because we don't want you grabbing that. We are definitely going to need to sort of rejig our armies. We are at war with Hungary as well. But we already have Hungary's capital. Don't know where their armies are. Now then, let's just group you together and we'll get you in to deal with those before we lose it completely. This will be 100% siege on Bosnia. Which we might even be able to take. But like I said, I really don't think I want to take any land in this war. I think I'd prefer just to get some money to pay off the debt. So we're at 29% war score. This has fallen. So I think this is probably a good point to try and peace out. They're not even willing to white peace at the moment. Still have negative 15. Mostly the length of war and the Bosnian military strength. I didn't think Bosnia had a military anymore. I thought we'd already wiped it out. Either way, what will happen now is Bosnia will actually start to disband units. So I guess we just go out and siege out more of Georgia then. Can't too easily get over to Austria. And we can certainly go and siege out more of Hungary. So let's group you guys together. Let's go... Oh, Wallachia is in this war as well. Let's go ahead and have your capital then. In fact, what we'll do is we will move in here. Because I've got a little bit of a plan. You're going to move in there. We'll split this army in half. Half of you can go there. Half of you can go there. And we'll siege out some more of Hungary at the same time. And again, like I said, most of their guys are all sort of stuck up here in Crimea. So, not too bothered about that. Hopefully your siege is going to go fairly well. We are regaining manpower, even though we've got massive amounts of debt right now. I dread to think how many loans we've currently got. We have 11 loans, 2,200 ducats in debt. Okay. So what happens here? The dynasty of our noble Padishah, Osmangalu, is certainly a powerful one, though Bayezid I, they rule our nation and will do so for many years to come. However, even the great are sometimes in need of help. Thankfully, the Osmangalu family has had some strong bonds to other great powers, such as the Ramazangalu house, led by no other than Dundar I, Bey of Ramazan. I'm just terrible with names. His gracious wife Qasim is the daughter of our own royal house and is an invaluable contact. Perhaps we shall ask if she can influence her husband to lend us a hand. Our coffers are getting worryingly tight. We need some help managing our administration. Our diplomats could surely learn. Perhaps we can borrow some generals, more men for our army. Our coffers are getting worryingly light. Let's see if we can get some money, because that is our issue right now. Loan offer from Bohemia for 30 ducats. I think we're going to decline that because we're taking loans out left, right and centre. And I prefer not to owe money to everybody. There are a few annoying units down here that are trying to unsiege bits of Bosnia. Let's go ahead and just split this army off. And I'm just going to march some units over here and try and wipe these guys out before they start trying to siege anything back. Broken promises. When we married our Kosem to Ramanzi Bey, we thought the strong bond had been formed between our countries. While we would never dishonour our part in this deal, apparently Beydundar I hold no such qualms. Kasim's letter of response reached us today. Not only did Beydundar I refuse the request, he also had the nerve to reproach us for our outrageous demands. No, fine. If that's how you're going to be. How are things going over here? 0%, but we've got a wall breach. So that is pretty good. We don't have enough men down here to siege, but that is fine. We just want to try and go and wipe out Bosnia's army if we can. Because apparently they still have some military strength. Not too sure where they're wandering off to. Let's come back over here then, because we do want to make sure that we are able to defend against a possible counterattack that might come from Hungary. I mean, after all, we do have control of their capital. There's another fort belonging to Georgia that is now down. Let's just go ahead and split this army up and try sieging out these individual provinces. I don't think they have any more forts, so we can get 100% siege on Georgia here, which will definitely be worth doing. Certainly taking a fair bit of time to get these sieges. I'd love to be protecting trade. You know, there doesn't appear to be that many large navies around, so we will actually go back to protecting trade. That'll make us some more money. I say I can't really see any navies. We might bump into one or two. It does make me wonder if Austria is in another war. Because considering they are part of this coalition, at least I believe they are. Yeah, they are. They're part of this coalition, as is Ferrara and a few other places, but they're not really fighting against us right now. Yeah, they're also defending against Lorraine, so they've got their own stuff going on over here. They're actually fighting against France at the moment, which is quite nice. I wonder if France like us. France love me. France would actually accept an alliance right now. France allied to the Ottomans. How disgusting is that? And, I mean, I could call them into this war, but they're already kind of in it anyway. Lose war exhaustion for ducats or gain the manpower. We'll lose the war exhaustion, I think. Buy it down for money. Gain some ducats. I think we'll gain the ducats. A great advisor has died. That is unfortunate. That was our Diplo advisor. Better relations over time. Certainly be a useful one for us right now. Disloyal estates. That is fine. It will go up over time. Again, do we really need a fort down here in Adern? I didn't even realise we had a fort down here. Why do we have a fort down here? It's silly having them close to one another. We could probably do with one in Macedonia or, you know, one in Silistria. But really not there. You're trying to siege down one of my provinces again, which I've warned you about before. So let's go and sort of try and chase them off once more. They might run away. Siege of Avignon. So all this is one war now, so... the problem is, sieges against France here are currently counting against us. I didn't actually call France into this war. And France look like they're actually losing against Austria, but if France can re-get... because France have lost their capital. But we still want to try and peace out as soon as we can. I don't see any point in keeping this war going longer than it needs to. It's currently at -21. Apparently Bosnia is making gains. I'm not too sure how they work that out. Lose some manpower or lose some prestige. We'll take the prestige hit. We'll carry on going around trying to siege out as much of Hungary as possible. Let's come back over here. See, sooner or later, Austria are going to turn their attention to us. We want to get 100% siege on Georgia. And they can march up here with this army and start taking... we can take Georgia's army out. In fact, we might just march straight up there and take Wallachia and Georgia's army out right now. That might be a slightly better option. Let's get these two guys together. And we will go up there and swiftly enact that plan. Really start reducing the coalition's numbers. We could do with some more units ourselves. We're a little bit below our force limit. There's no more mercenaries available. Let's just go ahead and get some normal infantry. We have a new mission. Conquer Crete, the rival of our rival. England's opinion of us is at least 100. Now, unless they're rival to France, then that could be a problem. They are rival to France, but they actually quite like me. Allied to rival, enemy of enemy, improved relations. We might be able to do it. Let's try and improve relations and see how high we can get. The fact that we're allied to France won't help with that, but... So we're going to come up here now, and we are going to go and attack these guys. Now this is only Georgia. I think we're a military tech ahead. Georgia are military tech 4. We are military tech 6. So actually 2 techs ahead of Georgia. Now unfortunately that did fall. Let's go around this way, because otherwise we won't be able to catch them. Yeah, they're going to keep sort of changing their mind about which direction they go in. So where do you want to go? You want to come down here, do you? That is absolutely fine. You are locked. I will go and meet you there. We will get a crossing penalty, but 2 military techs ahead. We should absolutely wreck them without any issue at all, to be honest. And indeed we did. So we are going to... what we will do is we'll just split off like 1 or 2 units here. And you can start unsieging stuff. And then the rest of you, you're going to come down here just to try and finish off their army. Bosnia's army's down here again, which is annoying. You've made like no progress on this at all. But once again, let's come down here and try and chase after Bosnia's army. They took Zeta as well, the cheeky gits. It's because I wasn't really watching what they were doing. So you're going to come down there and retake Zeta. I'd love to be able to grab that Bosnian army if possible. Hopefully France will remove their finger from their arse and take their land back. That'd be nice. We do have these extra 2 units, so let's go ahead and stick them in there. They can go and help with that siege. And you're going to go around here and, like, unsiege all of this stuff now. I actually predicted which province they were going to. They did survive that, unfortunately. Not too sure how far they're going to run. Be nice if we could stack wipe them. They're probably only going to go that far. They're actually going a lot further than I thought. So might not be able to get them. But yeah, if we can wipe out your army, that'd be great. You're going all the way through there where I won't be able to get you. Walacha's army is still around here. Now, yeah, we can't get through if we go that way. We've got to go the long way around. We'll see if we can grab them. Our coast has been raided, which is fairly standard. No, now they're coming back round in this direction. So that's fine. You come back over here. We'll deal with that. Let's just pause up while I see what's going on here. We've got enough men. Now then, there's a big Hungarian stack over here. The Hungarian stack we do not like. Can we catch you? No, we cannot. But we have taken Zeta back. So let's go and put all of our men together. Recall diplomat. Can we ally with you? You wouldn't accept an alliance. It's because we're historical rivals. Didn't even realise that. Well, that's going to cause a problem then, isn't it? Oh well, not to worry. Desires of the flesh. While we have successfully managed to keep the truth from the rest of the court, it is only a question of time until it gets out, unless we do something. The Padishah Bayezid I recently discovered that his wife is having an affair. Not only that, but the other guilty culprit is none other than our advisor, Kam Sadar. The trust we put in him was obviously misfounded. So, lose 10 prestige, lose 90 ducats, 3 unrest, or... yeah, it's a lot of nasty stuff all around, really. We'll just take the prestige hit there, I think. Separatists over there, which is not good. You guys are coming down here, so let's go ahead and catch you. And we will continue to try and unsiege this stuff. Certainly try and keep my eye on things to see if we can take anything back. Let's go ahead and see if we can peace out yet. Like I said, all I really want to do is peace out. Maybe get some war reparations. Which they would be willing to give now. And we can get a few more ducats. I'm going to peace out there. Now, I know a lot of people will say, you know, you should have waited for longer. But look what we've got here. We actually lost more men in this war than we lost in the previous war. And we really need to try and, you know, start getting some stuff back. So, even though we cannot ally the Golden Horde because they are our historical rival, they're willing to hire our condottieri, which is really weird if you ask me. Let's go ahead and start putting some units back together. Greek separatists, so we're going to have to bring some units down here to deal with that. You guys and you guys are all going to head back to Constantinople. Get back in whatever fashion you can. We didn't take any more land. And luckily that means we are now out of the war for a little... we're out of wars for a little while. We are losing a massive, massive amount of money right now. So let's go and put the army maintenance down. We're still losing massive amounts of money even with that reduced army maintenance. So we are definitely going to have to get rid of some of the mercenaries. However, yeah, you guys all get sort of down here. We will get rid of some of these mercenaries. I think what's probably costing us the money is we're not currently protecting the trade. Converted some heretics. Where are my transports? Transports are up here. Oh, you just need to get back. We'll keep these province conversions going because we've got a lot of provinces that are the wrong religion. We've only got a single missionary, which is a big problem. So yeah, losing that much money is not great. How much are we getting in war reparations? Yeah, we're only getting war reps direct from Bosnia, which is next to nothing. So that's a little bit problematic. Hopefully we're not going to get another coalition war straight away. So I'm very, very tempted to go and get rid of a number of, particularly mercenary cavalry. Because we do have some merc cavalry around, and merc cavalry are expensive. So let's get rid of you guys. It instantly gets some separatists pop. Make sure we are paused. Make sure we go and put our army maintenance up. And we need to go over there and deal with you guys. We'll give you our best leader as well. Which is you. You're not a particularly fantastic leader, but you are a leader all the same. Let's get another leader, because we can afford to have one. Hopefully we get a good one. He's not too bad, actually. He'll do. Now then, once we get the rest of our armies sort of together, I will need to disband some more mercenaries. Which, like I said, we do have some mercenary cavalry somewhere. Mercenary cavalry is expensive. Once again, when you use the auto-transport, it still does not automatically dock the boats, which is a very weird way of doing things. Let's go ahead and... No, these are all mercenaries. Let's just go ahead then and consolidate them, because that'll cheapen things up, and we'll get rid of the damaged unit and get rid of that one. So we are, it looks like we're losing even more money than we were before now, but we'll sort that out when we come back next time. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4 as the Ottomans. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.